drive your Model A. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is just a 3-speed transmission.
Okay.
So
H pattern.
Yeah, H. That's reversed, first, second, and third.
What are you doing with your feet too?
Oh,
regular clutch.
Clutch is a regular clutch and brake.
So it's clutch, brake, and gas is up here, right?
This is the gas is no, it's right there. Hang on.
Where's the gas?
So you got that little pad right there is your.
Okay, that's your
and then
gas
that's just a footrest. So you put on there and roll your throttle. That button up there is the actual starter switch.
Okay. Take your foot off the starter.
Yep. So,
where's the? Oh, there, way up there.
Way up there, yeah.
Way up there.
Yeah,
all right.
Completely out.
They hide that.
Yep. And then this is a throttle. Let's say if you want to run your corn turbine or something, you can set the throttle at any, almost like a cruise control.
Okay, so that's your.
And then this is your adjustment for your spark. So when you go all the way up, it retards the spark to where it's actually firing just before top dead center. As you're driving down the road, you want it to fire just a little bit before top dead center, so you pull it down. You can kind of feel the idle in the motor change a little bit. So
yeah.
So you start it with it all the way up.
Tell you what. Start there. We won't say anything.
All right.
Pull it down. Oh yeah, you can feel it vibrate too. What's this?
Okay, that's the headlight switch.
Headlight switch.
So
okay,
so this would be your running lights, like your tail lights and the front marker lights. That's off, low beam, high beam, low beam, off.
Let me go see my tail lights for a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
I hope they work.
Well, we'll find out. Right now.
Right.
Go ahead, give me some light.
There's some running light.
Yeah, there's running light.
And then that's your brake light.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, you work.
All right, good. That's good to know.
Anything else I need to know the drive is?
Okay, well then this right here, this guy is you pull it out when you're starting it, and you choke it, you push it back in. As on hot summer days, you want to lean it out, lean the fuel mixture out. On cold days, you give it some more fuel so it runs a little bit better until it warms up. So you can adjust the fuel mixture in the carburetor.
So a little bit of instruction there that'll help everybody when they get their Model A.
Yeah, if they need an idea, they can watch this.
From the president himself.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today we're in Medford, Oregon, and I'm with Dale. Dale, your last name?
Dale Waldron.
And he's got a unique car that used to be his mom's car. Although it was the family car, you're going to see why. So what year, make, and model is this one?
It's a 1931 Model A delivery wagon, you can say.
Let's take a look at it.
All righty.
And this, your mom used to call it?
The banana wagon.
The banana wagon. Now, there's a reason why she called it the banana wagon. It's clearly not yellow. Where did this come from when she bought it?
My parents bought it off the island of Maui, Lahaina, Maui, in 1978.
So that's where she got the bananas from.
Correct.
Why did Mom need a Model A? How did this happen?
My parents were heavily into old Fords and into Model A's. And they started several Model A clubs in California, and this was one of the beginning cars that they used.
Now, the interesting thing with this back end, which we'll just go right to the trunk and treats for a moment, she put this nice piece on the back.
Correct.
Very well done. So we've got some tools. These are from what year?
It's an early. They're just for display. They're from it's Model A, but early 1928 Model A tool set. It's always fun just to have them on display. But basically, they're all the same. The jack's are a little bit different throughout the years, but that's a fun toolkit to put on display.
Definitely. Now let's start over here. Who's the handsome cat here?
That's me back in 1979 with our family's little Model A pickup truck, 1930 pickup truck.
Yeah.
And then
here's Mom.
Yep, that's my mom and me in a California car show at the State Fair, I think it was, in 1979.
And here's Cookie.
Yep. With
the car for sale.
Yeah, that's my
This is the day she said this needs to come home.
Correct. It's on Lahaina. Maui, on the island my parents were vacationing, and that was taken off of Front Street and Dickerson on the intersection there.
Now what's this?
Well, this belonged to a company called Waipahu Garage, and that picture was taken in 1917, and they built these wooden bodies for these cars.
Like so.
Correct. And it was a Japanese Ford dealership. Once again, Waipahu Garage Limited was the name of the business.
Very proud.
Yep.
Why are the marks in here? Interesting story.
Yeah, the pictures were so old that my parents had found the original owner of the business. He pulled up these pictures, and termites had eaten through the pictures.
Do me a favor, if you would. Stand right next to the truck.
Yeah, all right.
That's great color coordination.
Oh, yeah,
you and the truck today, might I add.
Yeah.
Okay, come on over. Let's take a look under the... let me show the front first before we start to open her up.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Now the great thing about the Fords is you could do just what you saw. You could take the vehicle and put whatever you wanted on the back of it.
Well, this body here
cool.
is rather unique because it's a roadster cowl. A lot of the this is basically called a Huckster. It has a roadster cowl, which is has a flip down windshield, and then this is a C-cab body made out of koa wood.
Yeah.
That was used quite a bit on the islands. I guess that's all they had on the islands was the koa wood.
What kind of wood?
Koa, K-O-A.
K-O-A-A.
And
then you have to show me how to drive it.
oh yeah, it's always fun. It's just like every other Model A from that point on. Yeah, it's a tight squeeze. It's
It doesn't look complicated.
no, it isn't. Most Model A's are so simple. Sometimes they're hard to figure out because they're so simple.
So it's just coordination.
Yeah, it's just getting used to the vehicle and such and figuring it out. This has its chips and dings and dents in it.
Because it's a work vehicle.
That's correct. Correct.
That's great. I like that it's got all the dings and chips in it.
Yep.
Check out the ceiling, by the way.
The original tag, I don't know if you can focus up on it.
Oh,
There's the tag
up on it.
right there of the when they made it. Waipahu Motors
Really?
sold the car. They were a Ford dealership, and they also made this body.
How cool is that? All right, let me squeeze out of it. I got it. Took me a second, but we're out. All right, let's show this side since we've got the sun on it.
Okay. You want to open the hood?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just your basic little Model A motor. 40 horse.
I'm going to question that in a second because it's not your basic little Model A motor.
On the outside it is.
Yeah, on the outside it is.
Right.
Because what was Mom's vision?
Well, my mom
this?
used this for touring back in the 70s and 80s. She toured quite a bit with it. And so it's got a Model A's originally didn't have a they had a heavy flywheel with no counterweights on the actual crankshaft.
Yeah.
In this case here, they put the counterweights on the crankshaft to lighten the flywheel.
Yeah.
And she re-geared it for touring to be able to drive down the freeway.
Yeah.
And back in the 80s, that was quite popular to do. So this thing moves quite a lot. It moves pretty good going down the road.
How fast will this go?
Oh, it'll go up to 60 miles an hour.
Up to
Easily.
60. Model A. Okay, that's one of the faster Model A's. It's out there probably.
It's all 1980s technology
Yeah.
compared to the new Model A's that are out. The hot rod kits that you can get for them now.
And there you can see where she's upgraded this a bit because they didn't come with that.
An external oil filter kit is so that you can run detergent oil in it. And the distributor I kept stock. I could never see any advantages to putting any kind of a hot rod distributor on it. It has a different cam in it. It lopes quite well when it's idling. It doesn't idle smooth, and it doesn't like going 30 miles an hour or less. It lopes along.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it lope, shall we?
All right, let's give that a try.
Can we keep this open
if
so
you
I can
want to,
see your
yeah.
spark?
All right.
All right, I'll just look over your shoulder as you fire.
Okay, here we go.
So you got a starter button on the floor? Or?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that your choke?
Yeah. So this is the cruise control throttle, and then this is your retard and advance for your spark. So you can adjust that as you drive along. This is your choke, and then this is also your fuel mixture. So as you're driving along and it warms up, you can lean out your fuel mixture. In the cold days, you can open it up.
listen to the exhaust. Well, the exhaust is out the side.
Yes,
It's got side pipes. I walked past it and I felt it. Oh, I like that load.
You notice it doesn't idle smoothly like a lot of Model A's because it has a cam in it.
Mom and the Hot Rod Model A.
Oh yeah, it's quite impressive.
It is pretty impressive. All right, well, we've obviously got to take this one for a ride. Let's go do this.
Let's go do that. That sounds fun.
Going my way?
Yeah, come on in.
I mean, choice my way in.
On in here.
The nice thing about this is I don't feel like I'm going to fall out.
You won't. You're kind of in your tight little spot here.
We got our spot.
Here we go. Brace yourself.
I'm ready. Now, I know Mom's hot rod in this thing.
Yeah, she has. She put a little 1980s hot rod into this thing.
And you also, you're also the president of the Model A Club, correct?
The Henry's Ladies Model A Club here in Grants Pass, Oregon. Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to put my butt against that so I don't fall out.
Yeah,
there's nothing for me to grab here. I mean, there's no grab bar.
Yeah.
And we didn't have those things called seat belts back in 1931. Although Mom seems to think of quite a few things. That's a good sounding Model A. I like that little back part. Oh, pop.
Yeah, so this was built from a Japanese Ford dealership in 1931.
Yeah.
It was built for the cash and carry Japanese businesses on the Hawaiian Islands. They would use it to go up to the mountains and the fields, sugarcane, pineapples, bananas, and also down to the seaports where the shipping commerce would come in.
So this was a natural hill climber.
This was used all over the islands. There was 5 1931 Model A Hucksters made for that year.
Yeah.
I have some pictures of 28, 29.
Yeah.
So I have yet to find another one. One thing I've learned in the Hawaiian Islands is termites were quite prevalent, so wooden vehicles didn't last too long. And so for this one to survive, I guess it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And you said you've never seen another one.
I have yet to see another one with this body style. This is a recognizable body style. They would build these bodies to go on any vehicle. And so it's a recognizable structure.
Dale, I like how you said that. It's a recognizable structure. I've never seen another one.
Yes, right. No reason to say that because I've seen pictures of other Model A's with this same body configuration. I've never seen another one.
It was very popular. I've never seen another one.
Never, But it's really popular. Yeah.
It's super popular.
But you know why they
And
did
the termites ate them all.
Yeah.
It's super popular.
Yeah, so if anybody's in the Hawaiian Islands, please let me know if there's another one out there, because my parents and I would love to see it.
That is great. How good is this road?
This is a pretty nice road.
This ain't too shabby right here.
Yeah, we're moving right along. Yeah, my mom traveled many miles in it.
Now, she's got the steering wheel. When you would ride with her, I mean, were you ever worried about like getting thrown out on the left-hand turn?
No, if you ever ridden in a Model A, there's always a chance of falling out. So even if you have doors, they open on you. So these are ladder frames and they twist and yaw quite a bit.
So the fact that you're the president means you held up pretty well.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of
We've
adventures.
never met another one.
Yeah, adventures in Model A's,
Pretty popular to be the president, but you've never met another one.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
They've all passed away from falling out of their Model A. Let me just show people this. Come on now. Look at that.
Beautiful country up here.
For sure. Look at that view.
On the hood there that you see, that's the temperature gauge.
Yeah.
That tells you what temperature it's at. I don't know if that's functional nut. I use the manual part where if it's blowing steam, it's hot, and when it's not, you're fine. That's, but some people like to look at that gauge and see if they're where they're at.
If it's blowing steam, it's
Right.
hot.
It's hot. Yeah.
I'll show you this. We can look through our doily windows. It's nice. Now, did your mom put these windows on? Or this
No,
is
no,
standard
those
model?
are, you can buy those, aftermarket.
That's a
on
model,
here.
I
This
think.
is, like I said before, this is a roadster cowl.
Yeah.
A lot of Hucksters use truck cows and actually have doors. Where this was open, there's no doors, obviously. It was, like I said, made for Hawaii. So it has roll-down curtains for monsoon season. And you're, like we are right now, we're subjected to the elements.
Yeah, whatever the elements are bringing, we're bringing with it.
Yeah. Hence the jackets.
Hence the jackets,
Yeah.
right. Well, this is absolutely great. We're going to just find a spot where I can
All
picture
right.
the front of your Model A in the sun.
All right, let's see if I can put it out.
There'll be a curve up here, and then we'll make sure we get a little straightaway. I want to show the sun on that. Yeah, right up here is a good spot. Looks like we got a little straightaway too, so people had to go around as they can.
Right. You want to pull
Yeah,
up here?
yeah.
You want to get off the road?
Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit. It's got your mom's cam in it, so if we have to get out quickly. Let me just do that. I want to show that to you from the front. Look at that. Sweet. Dale, what a treat. So much fun. Thanks for being on My Car Story.
Had a wonderful time. Thank you.
Thank you.